What did mom say? What did the teacher say? The answer to these questions is reported speech. Hi, I'm Rabab Hamoud, and in this video we are going to find out how to change quoted speech into reported speech. But before we get started, let's go over some terms. Direct or quoted speech means that we give the exact words somebody said, and we use quotation marks. As in the example, Lisa said, "I'm tired." In indirect or reported speech, we do not use the same exact words. We tend to give the meaning of what someone said, but with some changes. And of course, we do not use quotation marks. As you can see in the example, Lisa said that she was tired. Of course, pronouns and verb tenses change. That, however, is optional. We usually report speech using the verbs tell and say, but there is a minor difference between them. We use tell when there is a person or a pronoun as an object, and we use say when there is no person or pronoun as an object. As you can see in the first example, she said, "I'm leaving, Tom." So she told Tom that she was leaving. The fact that you have after told the object Tom, then you can use told, but you cannot use say. You cannot say, "She said Tom," okay? She said, "I'm leaving." She said that she was leaving. You will not say, "She told that she was leaving." Now we're going to go over the verb forms, how they change from direct speech to quoted speech. Reported speech. In direct speech, in the simple present, we say, "I want to buy a new car." In reported speech, the simple present turns into the simple past. Sam said that he wanted to buy a new car. Also, the present progressive in direct speech turns into the past progressive in reported speech. And also, if we use the simple past in direct speech, it changes into the past perfect, and the present perfect changes into the past perfect as well. And the present perfect progressive changes into the past perfect progressive. Feel free to pause and read the examples. I'm trying to keep this video as short as possible. Here's the thing. As for the verb tenses, the past progressive, the past perfect, and the past perfect progressive, these do not change. So check out the example. Al said, "I was speaking on the phone." Al said that he was speaking on the phone. So when we reported the sentence, we got rid of the quotation marks, and as I said before, that is optional. It's up to you whether you want to use it or not. And we went from I to he, but we kept the verb tense exactly the way it is. Now also, the modal verbs change from direct speech to reported speech. And in a way, if you think about it, they go from like the present to the past. So will becomes would, can becomes could, may becomes might, and must becomes had to. Just keep in mind that could, would, should, and ought to do not change in reported speech. So if someone said, "I could do it," and we say, "What did he say?" You say, "He said that he could do it." It remains the same, you just change the pronouns. Also, time expressions change, so we have to study these by heart. If in direct speech someone says, like, "I am going home now," and you go to report it, you say that he said that he was going home then. So watch out for those in the sentences that you're going to report. Today becomes that day, tonight becomes that night. Yesterday becomes the day before or the previous day. And tomorrow changes into the next day or the following day. last week or last month or last year, etc., they become the previous week or the previous month or the previous year, or the week or the month or the year before. It's up to you. Also, next week or next month becomes the following week or the following month. And ago becomes before. Okay, other changes. We have the pronouns this and these, they turn into that or those. Here becomes there. And other pronouns and possessive adjectives change according to the context. So these are the rules that you really need to keep in mind, in addition to a few coming up. Here we go. You really got to study this. It says no changes in verb forms are made in the following cases. So if the reporting verb, and this is your reporting verb when you say he said or he says, is in the present tense or the future tense or the future perfect tense, then you do not make verb tense changes. So notice here, I will be a lawyer when I grow up. I have will. In the reported part, it remained will. And grow, we just did it like as a subject-verb agreement, but it remained in the simple present. When the sentences or the sentence expresses a general truth or something that is unlikely to change, we do not change the verb forms. So for instance, she said, the days are longer in the summer. She said that the days are longer in the summer. Okay, and now here you need to go over these sentences. So try them, and at the end of the video, you'll find the answers. Study hard. You should pause it now, actually, so you don't see the answers. And when you're done, press play again. I hope you did a great job.